Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. A few days ago, I asked you guys on my channel to ask me some questions that you might have had to deal with like my first trimester, because I didn't end up videoing anything really, except for my first appointment. I did video my first appointment when we first got to see baby. I didn't video like a first trimester vlog. I really wanted to, but I was really just down bad. I was just not having a good time. I was really like sick and lethargic and didn't want to move or do anything except for go to work, and work drained me. I figured instead of doing the vlog that I really wanted to do, I guess I would just sit here and I would answer some questions that you guys have maybe wondered about pregnancy or pretty much just wanted to know. I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me some questions about my first trimester, so I'm going to answer them. I got a lot of questions on my cravings. They asked if there were any weird cravings or any weird like food combos or just cravings in general, like what are they? My first trimester, I didn't really have any craving. No, I had cravings, but it wasn't like anything weird. In the first trimester, you really don't have any like cravings like that. Baby loved anything fresh. I loved salads all the time. I was eating fruits a lot. Any fruits and vegetables. I mainly chopped up my own vegetables because I would add everything to a salad. I do lettuce, spinach, onion, tomato. Oh, I loved banana peppers, pepperoncinis. I think that's really it. Like everything needed to be like fresh, like bought that day or within the day. So I would eat a lot of oranges as well. If there was one craving that I was like always going towards, it was cherries. I loved cherries. So for like the beginning, I was eating ramen noodles. That was pretty much the only thing I could stomach, and they're so high in like sodium, and I know they're not good for you, but like she wouldn't let me eat anything. She wouldn't. It was that, and I would eat macaroni and cheese, the Annie's, the shells, like the cheddar shells. I think that's what it was. That was all she would let me eat. What does it feel like to be pregnant? It's weird, but it's nice. This is something that I had prayed a lot about. This was something that I really, really wanted. The first trimester made me feel like I never wanted to get pregnant ever again. I was literally bedridden, it felt like, except for whenever I would go to work. I didn't really like it. Being pregnant sucks in your first trimester because you don't show. No one knows you're pregnant. They just see you just like looking like a bum 24/7. I felt gross. I felt sick all the time, and that's one thing. I lost all of my energy pretty much. I pretty much lost all of my energy, especially like the first 10 weeks. I want to say I lost all of my energy. I had nothing, and if you know me personally, you know I have some crackhead energy. Yeah, it's gone. I'm just gonna relax. Like, we're just talking on FaceTime. Another thing that I wasn't expecting was to be tired. I am not known for like taking naps during the day. I was sleeping the whole time. Second trimester is a whole different ballgame. Pregnancy holy grail products. My holy grails are prenatals, mints, a Stanley cup. You need to drink a crap ton of water. Bagels, because in the morning for morning sickness, it pretty much would help you get through the day as much as you could, especially if you're gonna be busy. Yeah, those are pretty much it for the first trimester. How are you adjusting to the changes your body is going through? Honestly, I'm doing really well. I was planning to get pregnant, hopefully in the future. I was completely aware of all the things that like could happen, like stretch marks, weight gain, and all of that. The only difference is I'm really, really proud of myself, because I hear a lot of the time that people don't feel like themselves during pregnancy, but I still feel completely fine. I literally feel really great about myself, which is like crazy because I've had really bad words are hard. I have had really bad body dysmorphia for my entire life. I think it's amazing that now I feel super comfortable and I am completely okay with all the changes. Some of them are weird. Your nipples, they get darker. They get bigger and they get darker. Like I literally had to put on a bra because I couldn't wear this without it, because you could see how dark my nipples have gotten through the dress. That's weird. I love the belly. I love the belly. The belly is probably my favorite thing in the world. It's so cute. Although, ooh, one thing I do want to say is don't beat yourself up if you don't look like people who are as far along as you are. I was feeling a little insecure because my best friend Sarai, she is also pregnant, and she's literally an exact month ahead of me. No, it wasn't planned. It literally just came out like that. She is an exact month ahead of me. Her stomach, I literally am in love with it. It's bigger than mine. It's more rounded than mine. It's bigger in general. Like, she has the perfect belly I wish I had, but I need to not say that to myself, because your body changes and it's completely okay because your body is not everybody else's body. Your bump is not gonna look like everyone else's bump. You're gonna gain weight. It's gonna be distributed completely different than somebody else. How has your skin changed? She has changed. Another thing that they say, it's like a wives' tale or whatever, how you know you're gonna have like a girl or a boy or something. This also plays into another question. She drained me. She took all of my beauty. I felt like a naked mole rat. I just felt so disgusting for the first trimester. Terrible. I was breaking out. My trip in France, yeah, I was literally dying over there because it literally, I had pimples everywhere and my skin, it's not really prone to pimples. Oh, I was having them. Oh, I had breakouts all the time and not super bad, so I can't complain, but it was different for me. So I did do a complete change of my skincare and that has helped a lot. It's all pregnancy safe, so I will be filming videos. If you guys would like a pregnancy safe skincare with stuff that you could already have right now, I'm definitely making that for you. How are you feeling? I feel great. And now that I'm out of the first trimester, oh, I feel great. During it, terrible. I just don't wish that upon anybody. Unless you really want it. I don't know anybody who wants to just feel sick and like feel like they're gonna throw up like literally all the time. I don't know. Worst symptoms. Worst symptoms for me was how tired I was. I hated that. I also had acid reflux all the time. I always felt like I needed to throw up, like I might throw up. That was bad. Headaches. Oh, I had headaches. Other symptoms that I didn't like, cramping. I was really nervous because I had gone through miscarriages in the past, but cramping during pregnancy is completely fine if it's in like around your uterus. So if it's down low, it can be a little creepy and like uncomfortable sometimes because you're like cramping. I'm like, oh no, is something wrong? Is she okay? Like how do I need to like talk to somebody? And it also sucks because you don't really have your first appointment until you're like 8 to 12 weeks. I was literally 12 weeks and 2 days when I had my first appointment. Do you have any indication it was a girl? The only indication was a wives' tale thing, chart thing. It pretty much said that I was gonna have a girl because of how crappy she made me feel. But it's fine. I would literally do it all over again because I literally love this little baby so much. She is already so loved and so adored. I am completely fine. How are you feeling about your baby bump? It's so cute. I love it. I think it's super cute. Now that I'm not feeling like I need to meet an expectation that isn't actually mandatory, I feel fine. I feel completely fine. Any weird food combos? The only weird food combo that I had been eating, I also saw it on TikTok, was pickles and Takis. Eating those together. That was delicious. Oh, another thing to add to the cravings is I haven't had too crazy things. If I see someone eating something, I want it. If I see a girl like walking down the street eating like a bagel, I want the bagel. If someone's walking down the street eating a street taco, I want the street taco. If somebody's eating a hot dog, like the hot dog, that's what I want. If I see you eating something, I want what you're eating. And I will literally throw a fit until I get it. Which is so bad. Like, I've never thrown fits because of food like that. And it's just ridiculous. I'm like, no, like Michael, I'm like, I need to get food. I need to get it now. I'm so hungry. Like, calm down. But I still do that today. So that's not even like just a first trimester thing. That's a pregnancy thing, I think. Where do babies come from? Those are all the questions I'm gonna be answering for today. Thank you guys so much for asking me some of these questions. That's pretty much it. The first trimester really isn't as eventful as you would think it would be. You're pretty much lethargic. Like, I didn't want to do anything. I'd have dreams about food and then I'd want to go get the food. But I didn't have like crazy weird symptoms. My boobs were always sore, my back hurt, my foot hurt, I felt like throwing up, I was tired as hell get out. There was not too much that goes on. A lot of worrying is in your first trimester. I also thought I had a bump and girl, I did not have a bump. Anyways, thank you guys so much for asking questions and watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love when you comment down below. I do get a lot of messages from people who watch my videos and then they go message me privately, which is like super, super sweet. But if you would interact more with commenting down below, it helps me out, helps the algorithm, and I just love to interact with you directly there. I do also love messages, so I'm completely fine with it, but let's get some engagement on my channel going. Other than that, thank you guys so much. I literally love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!